100 Rounds Boxing Club, we want to see the best fight the best. With those pillow fists, you definitely can get an endorsement from Tempur-Pedic. The man can stand in rain without getting wet. You couldn't hit him with a handful of rice. Fight fans, this is the 13th round, where we discuss all things boxing, nutter boxing. And on this week's episode, we'll take a look back at last week's bout between Claressa Shields and Marcela Cornejo. We'll also look at tomorrow's upcoming clash between Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez, boxing's big return to the Big Easy, and the WBC plans to unveil a transgender boxing division. Let's get straight to it. Initially, Claressa Shields was set to take on Hannah Gabriels in the highly anticipated rematch, but Hannah Gabriels' urine samples came back a bit cloudy as she tested positive for a banned VADA substance. So in stepped Marcela Cornejo. 3-week notice, set to take on what is arguably, or who is arguably, the GOAT in Claressa Shields. On paper, this fight was going to be a tougher fight for Claressa Shields than Hannah Gabriels, but in the ring, it was something completely different. Let's look at the footage. Claressa Shields completely dominated that bout from the opening bell, throwing bombs after bomb after bomb after bomb. But Marcela Cornejo proved to be tough, and she made it to the final bell. Big shout out to both the combatants for giving us a wonderful fight. Tomorrow night, we got Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez set to clash for Josh Taylor's WBO super lightweight title. This makes for a very interesting match, being that both fighters were on the winning side of controversial decisions in their last respective bouts. Not to mention the bad blood brewing between the two after Teofimo Lopez had this to say about Josh Taylor.
And I said it like it is. I want to kill Josh Taylor. What the f- does that mean? People are like, well, let's get back to boxing. I'm like, that is boxing. This is what we sign up for. You're going to probably lose your life. When I was dying and I was in the ICU after my fight, no one said, Teofimo, wish you well, hope you're good. No one wrote to me. This is kill or be killed sport. So when I fought Loma, I took his heart. Especially in that 12th round. When I said, come on, he pulled back. He said, I took your heart. Boom, won the fight. With Taylor, he got no heart. Taylor got no heart. So what can I really take from this man? His life. His life. And the only way I'm going to make a statement is by doing that. I'm not sorry about that. Because how do I scare people more than ever? How do I put fear in everyone else's eyes? How do I put fear on fear's eyes? Take a man's life.
Man, crazy, man. Let's stick together.
What in the Neanderthal is Teofimo Lopez saying? There's absolutely no room in the sport of boxing for this. And then to keep reiterating and spewing how you want to kill Josh Taylor. That only tells me this about Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez needs a publicist, an image consultant, a role model, or just a damn hug. Cue the soft, empathetic music for me. Let me tell you guys a story. In 1982, Ray Mancini took on Do Koo Kim in a 15-round bout. The fight was definitely a fight. Both fighters were hurt numerous times throughout this bout, with Ray Mancini going on to defeat Do Koo Kim in the latter portion of that bout. Now, what was thought to be a beautiful fight turned out to be one of boxing's biggest heartbreaks. Do Koo Kim succumbed to his injuries 4 days after the fight. So, Do Koo Kim passed after this fight. As a result, 3 months later, his mother committed suicide because she could not deal with the grief that Dooku Kim had died from the injuries he sustained in the boxing fight. But it gets worse. 8 months after Dooku Kim's mother committed suicide, the referee of that bout, Richard Steele, killed himself because he couldn't deal with the guilt of not stopping the fight and Dooku Kim dying and his mother committing suicide. The butterfly effect at its finest. Listen, you got 3 people who died from one fight that was put on to entertain fans like me and you. Disgusting comments from Teofimo Lopez. And I watch boxing from a respectable, unbiased point of view. But I will be honest when I say, I hope that Josh Taylor beats the hell out of Teofimo Lopez tomorrow. Now back to the show. Big Time Boxing is back in New Orleans. Next week, June 17th, Regis Prograis will be taking on Danielito Zorrilla in a highly contested and anticipated bout, coming to you live from New Orleans, Louisiana in the Smoothie King Center. Now this should be a very, very good fight, as Regis Prograis is defending his 140-pound WBC title against Danielito Zorrilla. And what I'm hearing is, if we can get a big turnout in the Smoothie King Center next week on June 17th, then we can look forward to more big time boxing coming to New Orleans. So I will be in the building. I look forward to seeing you guys there. The World Boxing Council has made plans to unveil the new transgender boxing division by the end of 2023. We have some footage from those talks and conversations that are going on behind the scenes. Let's take a look.
Should Mike Tyson, have you heard of him?
Yes, I have.
If he identifies as a female, should he be allowed to enter a boxing match with a biological female?
Well, the short answer is yes, somebody who is trans.
Okay.
After 20 fights, I was undefeated. Only one fighter stood between me and the belt.
You got this chick, she's nothing.
Tiffany Stone!
Wow, just wow. I don't have much to say about that because sometimes less is more. But what I will say is that it will be very interesting to see what that WBC transgender model looks like. Pause.
Pause? Pause what?
You said something gay, so you gotta say no homo, or else you a homo.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is our time. You know the drill. Head on over to our YouTube channel, Rounds Boxing Club. Then head on over to MG Network's YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell, like, subscribe, protect yourself at all times. We out. Peace.